if you say that we should eat, let's say, more fibers, how much per day in grams should be like? Yeah, I know it will be different for each person, I would say, but yeah, it should be some. Is it 10 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams?
So indeed it is different for each individual, and me and my colleagues, we are actually working on an opinion paper on how the regulation should be changed there, but there is advice from the World Health Organization and other organizations that it should be on average, because it's different within countries, but let's say about 25 grams per day, and there also is a difference between male and female. Now, if I know data from the Netherlands where 80% of the population does not reach that daily requirement of fiber. I also have data where we did some research on a tribe in Africa that was not exposed to Western culture and just lived as supposedly we lived, you know, several hundred years ago, and they actually have a diet that's very high in fiber, and their fiber intake is more than 100 grams per day. So it's more than 4 times the recommended daily intake that we get from health organizations. And these people are very healthy, they don't have any gut issues. So on top of that, as you introduced in your question, there must be individual differences. So maybe that 25 grams per day should be split up into, I don't know, it maybe 20 for humans, but for females, sorry. Females are also humans, but 20 grams for females, but then, you know, might even be difference on the basis of body weight. You have very slim females. If they eat 20 grams on the basis of their body weight, it is relatively much more than if you have an obese woman that takes 20 grams and that might actually need more. And those considerations are not taken into account into the dietary advice that is given by these organizations nowadays. So we try to look at it differently, try to see whether, you know, that should be personalized. And even whether that recommendation should be changed such that we say, okay, it should be spread over the 3 meals of the day. And you should not take 25 grams only at dinner, but, you know, divide it over the meals. And couple that also to the intake of other macronutrients. So we are really taking a dietitian's approach to reformulate the advice on dietary fiber, in fact.